Colby Covington maintain status as one of the best welterweights in the world?
He is absolutely one of the best welterweights in the world. A lot of times people mistake the talk and the persona for Colby not being able to be a fighter. Colby Covington is a fantastic fighter, and he will get in your face from the moment the official, or the moment the referee says fight, and the pace, and the cardio, and the work rate that he will push on his opponents is enough to break guys. Guys that are traditionally known as phenomenal cardio fighters like Rafael dos Anjos melt under Colby Covington. He is a great fighter and a very, very hard worker.
Colby Covington steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Well, even dating to his time on The Ultimate Fighter, DC, back in 2015, you got the sense very early on that Kamaru Usman could be something special. As he has always put it, I'm a problem. He's a champion. He's a real problem.
Yes, he is a problem because he has a pace and pressure that most guys can't handle. We saw it in the RDA fight. We saw it in the Woodley fight. And because his wrestling is so smothering, as he showed in the Moraes fight, his striking opportunities open themselves up. Kamaru Usman, as you say, J.A., is a real problem for anybody at 170.
And he's a loyalist. He has been true to his coaches, Henry Hoof, Greg Jones, and everybody else. Kamaru Usman has realized the dream, and he'll try to take it to the next level here tonight. The Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Colby Chaos Covington. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, well, Kamaru Usman has put together a historically great UFC body of work. The man who has given him his stiffest challenge, Colby Covington, back in the crosshairs tonight.
It's almost eventual every single time.
Right.
Covington goes off, he beats everyone else, and these two find themselves locked into the octagon with each other once again. Two of the best welterweights of all time. Two wrestlers, two champions, two guys that believe that on any given night, no one can compete with them. Well, tonight we get an answer. Who wins, Covington or Usman? I cannot wait to find out.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Making all these shots count. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Covington's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Right to the knee on belly. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped. Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Hey, stay with the game plan. Stay with the game plan. Listen.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Covington's able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Covington ground and pound from half guard now. Striking pretty well from the bottom here.
He's got to start throwing down.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Covington. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round. Covington's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. The wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
Covington's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Stop.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. We told you off the top that he had a reach advantage, and he really is using it. Nice punch there.
Oh, that one landed, yep. He's going to guillotine. Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Covington. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Seconds winding down in the opening round. Usman's eye starting to swell now. Lands with the ground and pound here. Second round, straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath for me. All right, get him some water. Drink. Slow that heart rate down. All right. Here we go.
Round two now. Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. all those great body shots, all that damage he's putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
Nice. Nicely done. Usman's now switching his stance.
Oh, nice right hand.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Takedown defense holds up. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Now drops inside that close guard, DC.
Oh, high elbow guillotine.
Looks like a pretty good attempt here.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Usman.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Change of the position.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Nice work, guys.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Covington's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Get yourself in a good position, a better position. Get your hips back. Move your hips. Use your elbows. Use your elbows.
Under a minute now to go. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Usman ground and pound from half guard.
Great job landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Final seconds. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation. 2 rounds in the books.
Stop!
All right. Take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Deep breath for me. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right? You good? Great round. All your team.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights, man.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Gotta think he'll pick up where he left off.
All about the money. Greenback, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point, it was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose, he was able to land to great effect.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from his position.
Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee call in the doctor at some point.
Well, at some point, you got to take a look at him. He's so bruised, he's so battered, he's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He has dominated this fight.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
All right, single collar tie now. Now some separation. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, get fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's gonna be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
He's cut. Give him the elbow.
Lands the side kick now.
He's looking to throw a kick now.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Let's get those hands going now.
Covington's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Those punches to the body are really starting to take its toll. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
We passed the midpoint here in the fight. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Immediately gets the underhook. Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar.
Covington's now switching his stance. Right now they separate. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here, and they separate. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself.
Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Oh, single collar tie here. And now some distance as they pull apart. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Nice punch there by Covington. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up the target.
Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
It has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse. You can't take too many of those big elbows.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side push. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
2 minutes have gone by. Immediately gets the underhook.
Now they separate.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something...
Right there, the central blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really set down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Oh!
That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Colby Chaos Covington.
All right, so the power game on full display for Colby Covington as he gets it done by knockout tonight.
It's surprising because Colby's a guy that overwhelms you, but tonight, that pressure allowed for him to get the knockout finish. That has to give Colby a lot of confidence as he goes forward in his career.